And we are live! Good afternoon, mga kapidax! Wait lang, tanggalin ko lang yung overlay. And good afternoon, mga kapidax, and welcome to our weekly webinar where we show and highlight the crypto highlights and news roundup for the week that has happened. Another crazy week has happened in crypto. What's new? And every week something new happens. Kalbo na ako, stuff like that. But it's going to be a fun one. But before we start, comment naman tayo dyan. Say hello. San kayo galing? Invite your friends. Tag your friends. Because there's a lot to talk about and learn more about from this show. No? So I want to introduce myself. My name is Kyle and I'm your host. Here with me are my special co-host is none other than Tim. Tim, what's up?
Hey, good afternoon guys. What's up, mga Pidax?
Yun. And syempre, this webinar won't be complete without featuring another community member or rather a reoccurring guest that we have. So last time we had Francis. Now he's coming back. Welcome to the show, Francis. Welcome back. Yun.
give them a
Welcome,
good.
welcome. Yun. So, before we start, I want to address lang kasi may mga comment dito and I just want to let everyone know na this is not us. May nagko-comment na congrats, the grand awarding of 100 BTC from the first 17 participants just commenced now. So, look for always the legit or official marks. Hindi po kami mag-giveaway ng 100 BTC. I mean, nag-giveaway naman tayo ng BTC but not that much and that's just crazy. So, please don't mind these kinds of comments. Please report them. I'm trying to report them. But if they're a lot, there's nothing much I can do. Rin. So please safeguard yourselves. As always, we have please safe your wallet. Please make sure to take care of your wallet and your accounts. Okay, yan yung first and foremost. All right, sige. So we'll have another community member joining us, right, Tim? Si Carl. But while he's still not here, siguro I can already intro with our usual segment. And yeah, let's do it. Give me a second to share my screen. Comment naman, guys. Comment naman. Nandito ba kayo? Wala masyadong comments, ah. Yun. Hey, Matthew, what's up? Daryl, Matthew, Ho, Rogelin, JE, welcome, welcome. Big Boss. Hey, Big Boss, what's up? So, yun. Okay, so, ayun. Carl has joined us as well. Welcome to the show, Carl, who is another community member.
Hello po,
Yun.
good afternoon.
Hey, Carl. What's up?
If you guys want to join our webinars, you can talk to me or Kyle.
Yun.
You want to
Yes.
share your insights or anything about your crypto journey, so we'd love to have you here.
Very good point. Yan. Okay. Sige. Let's start na, Tim. Sorry, wait lang. Carl, pwede
Yes po.
pa-mute ka na lang. Sorry. Kasi may echo eh. Sige, mute na lang muna kita, ha? Sige. Alright, sige. Let's start. So, welcome to April 30, 2021, the last day of April, and we have our weekly crypto highlights and news roundup. Now, the views and opinions that are expressed in this webinar are only that of the presenters and do not necessarily reflect the company's views. Go, Tim?
Yeah, the statements being made are not to be treated as an investment or financial advice. So please exercise caution when buying and selling cryptocurrencies as they're very volatile, highly volatile.
Yun. And now, what is PDAX? If this is your first time joining us on our weekly webinars, PDAX is a BSP licensed digital asset exchange that allows you to buy and sell digital assets such as Bitcoin, XRP, Ether, Tether, Bitcoin Cash, and so much. So on and so forth. Litecoin, right? And yeah, Tim, as
So
usual.
as we go along, ask questions, comment your thoughts, get a chance to win 500 peso worth of Bitcoin. So we'll
Yeah.
announce it later then.
Yeah. And it's not as much as 100 Bitcoin mismo, but still 500 pesos worth in Bitcoin. Not bad, no? No, Francis, Carlin, Tim. Yan.
Ayan, pang pizza rin yan before the weekend comes.
Yun, pampaburger, ganun.
Yeah.
Sige. Or pizza. Yan. Sige. So, webinar flow, we'll be having three major news. So, Ethereum, talking about Dogecoin again, tapos Nexon, and then we'll be going through the charts from last week, ano ba nangyari until this week for all our crypto pairs, for except the stable coins. And finally, we'll be having a winner announcement for our BTC price forecast. From last week, diba nag-announce tayo, Tim, na may
Yup.
contest on price forecast. Now, may nanalo na based on the price of Bitcoin on April 30, 4 p.m. Nag-screenshot din kami and we will be showing you later on. So stay tuned for that, everyone. All right?
Thank you.
Sige.
Thank you pala sa mga nag-participate. I've seen 574 comments. So, yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Good luck to everyone. Sige. Tim, shall we start it off?
All right.
Ethereum price all-time high follows reduced gas costs and DeFi revival. So Tim, as everyone may know, all-time high na ulit ang Ether, no? Ether. Um, maybe I can go first, or you on your thoughts on the news and what happened, no? And Francis and Carl, please feel free to just jump in, no? Give your thoughts on ano ba, bakit kaya talaga yung nangyari.
Yeah. Let me go first na lang. No? I think definitely very good information than yung that we've learned from yesterday, last Wednesday with Bahawi, di ba? Um, those were really good insights, and I think for the reason, for me, like personal reason as to why it really moved big time, uh, it was basically because of Berlin upgrade, di ba? Ang laki ng effect. People perhaps were already speculating right before the actual upgrade happens. Uh, Lowering down fees, of course, is really a big thing in the Ethereum ecosystem. So, as you notice, price moved earlier on ano nga the Berlin upgrades took place on April 15. But when you look at the price, April
Bumaba.
13, 14, 15 pa lang medyo umangat na yung presyo eh. 'Di ba? Dire-diretso yung pagangat niya nun. And after April 15, I tried to have some correction. And in fact, on April 18, when the market got shaken, dahil sa nangyari, I think because of PTC dominance din, nung nagkaroon ng problem sa China, sa Xinjiang, obviously there was a minimal effect dun kay Ethereum. And I'd say it's just too much to, Ethereum is too much to handle. Kasi days after, on April 24 and 25, BTC turned slowly at 48,000 to 50,000 level. While on April 26, BTC significantly went up by 18%, but went sideways for a couple of days na. But I'm so bullish, personal take lang naman, on Ethereum, especially that it's very, yung dominance niya kay BTC talagang mas mataas, di ba? Nung bumagsak noong
Correct.
April 25 si BTC, obviously yung support level was around super strong at 47,000 price level. Umangat ng 17 to 18%. Pero si Ethereum sunod-sunod yung pagtaas, creating higher highs, giving us what 29 to 30%. And even now it's still trying to break all-time highs eh. So that's how strong Ethereum is for me. And if you look at ETH BTC chart on the 1 week perspective, kitang-kita nyo yung talaga, dominance. And if you look at BTC dominance recently, right now nga 49%. And basag talaga yung support ng BTC dominance ratio. So,
Yeah.
I think sobrang ganda ng magiging movement ni Ethereum in the coming days. How about you guys?
Francis, Carl?
Siguro sa akin din, short term, basically mas maganda yung galaw siguro ng ETH on the short term. Dahil nga, yun nga ang sinabi na yung reduced gas cost pagkatapos yung sa DeFi niya, sa DeFi revival. Kaya kung if short term talaga, I can see it moving around 2.9 to 3K. I guess by next week, that's just my opinion na. Dahil kasi parang halos per day nag-aano siya eh. Parang pinipilit niyang basagin lagi yung resistance every $100 I think.
Sorry, what's your forecast?
2.9 to 3K by next week. That's for me.
Okay.
We'll take note of that. We'll write it down for next week's webinar by Francis. Tama ba? Tama ba si Francis? Good. Carl, how about you, Carl? Do you have any thoughts?
Hello po. Sa akin po yung Ethereum, nung way back nung parang konting pullback, nung nag-pullback si BTC and lahat sila medyo bumagsak, manonotice mo na si Ethereum parang iba yung price action niya, medyo pataas siya. And yung yung galawan niya talagang bullish compared mo siya kay BTC. Yung mga ibang crypto, mga altcoins, grabe yung grabe yung down. So Ethereum, pag tiningnan mo yung price action niya, siya, pag green siya, and yung kanyang RSI MACD niya pa bullish, unlike po sa mga altcoins and BTC na yung nila, yung RSI nila, MACD nila talagang bearish going down. So I think tama rin yung sinabi nung Buhawi Investment nung last na seminar nila na this probably yung another signal na talaga na for altcoin season, and makikita natin sa galawan ng Ethereum na kumbaga yung move ng capital from BTC, yung parang next phase niya is papuntang so yung second phase niya din is yung kumbaga yung capital papuntang Ethereum, so lumalakas yung Ethereum, and then next phase ng alt season is going naman sa mga altcoins.
Ayun. Thanks for that, Carl. To add to that, so Tim, Carl, Francis provided yung mga technical analysis. Pero for those yung who are more like kung long-term or pang fundamental siguro, or want to know ano ba yung gas cost tsaka DeFi, ano ba yung DeFi, comment rin kayo kung gusto niyo na gumawa kami ng video on this. We can make that, no problem. But for those who are new to it, DeFi means decentralized finance. No? Basically, lahat ng mga ginagawa ng isang bangko, they're trying to make it possible on the blockchain. And that's why mas yung parang decentralized, meaning no need for anyone to join in. No? Now, ano ba yung gas cost? Gas costs refer to the transaction fees. So basically, dahil sa Ethereum upgrade 2 weeks ago, which was the Berlin upgrade, so they name it after places. No? The next one yata is Switzerland. Sorry, Tim. Alam mo ba? Sorry?
London. It's a London.
London, yeah. So this one was Berlin. It was aimed to really reduce gas costs. And it did. Kasi I was able to see na and experience it for myself, yung mga transactions on Ethereum. It used to be like, nung start ng April, umabot ng $40 to $50 per transaction. Now, these days, it became like $3 actually per transaction, which is still mahal, diba? Pero I mean like the comparison talaga. So it makes it more, parang in comparison, the usability and the speed. Whereas before, mga hours, mga these days, mga 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, okay na, tapos na. So it's been getting more traction. And I believe that's also because of the development of more layer 2 side chains such as Matic or something na mas bumilis pa masyado yung mas bumilis pa lalo yung Ethereum layer 1. So it freed up some load on them. And DeFi is more of like people farming or like banking, depositing, borrowing, and lending their assets or crypto assets and letting it earn interest or borrowing more to pay to use it for whatever they want. So there's been an increased use of that, and that may be the reason why it's also increasing and approaching higher highs every time. Ayun. Okay. Comment naman kayo kung may questions kayo. We can answer them after or during. But shall we go to the next one, Tim? Carl and Francis. Okay, next game. Ito, Master Tim. It's back to your favorite.
Sabi, baka isipin nila si Doge fan. Baka sila Francis marami masagot sa akin. Pero, I think very obvious naman na when very obvious naman no, when Elon Musk tweets on something really happens with the price. Tapos parang nag-tweet yata siya na ilalagay niya yung the Doge father dun sa ginagawa nilang ngayon.
SNL. So Saturday Night Live, mag-host si Doge father Elon Musk on May 9. Kaya mas parang may hype na ulit. Kaya parang umakyat na ulit yung Dogecoin. So just to be clear to everyone watching, walang Doge listed on PDAX, okay? Just so we're clear. Pero we're just capturing the news kasi nangyari lang na very hype this week. And umakyat yung Dogecoin. But go ahead, Tim. Go.
I think I want to ask Carl and Francis do you hold Dogecoins?
No.
Oh, grabe.
Ako personally, wala.
Okay.
Kasi medyo volatile yung galawan niya. And yung Dodge kasi naabutan ko yun dati nung parang nasa cents pa lang siya, yung niya, yung
Sa Shiba.
pesos, cents of pesos until parang umabot ng 1.5, 2, and then ngayon nasa na 15 lagpas. So napaka-volatile talaga ng Dodge.
Okay,
How
so
about you, Carl?
Francis, wala. Si Carl rin, wala. Okay, ako wala rin. How about you, Tim? Nakamute ka, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, naririnig kita.
Secret.
Secret means yes, actually.
Dogecoin is something that is really a good trading instrument, but I don't, of course, in terms of fundamentals, hindi siya ganun ka-solid, di ba? Pero baka may magagalit sa akin, it's just my personal take. But if you wanna use it for trading, of course, it's a good opportunity, especially the volatility is so high. So you can take advantage of it.
Yun. Okay.
Or
So meron talaga si Tim ng Dogecoin. That's basically what he said. Okay. Sige. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. Nexon. Japan's Nexon spends $100 million to buy Bitcoin. Ano ba yung Nexon? So Nexon, kung alam niyo yung Maple Story, kung naglalaro kayo ng Maple Story before or right now sa mobile app ninyo, they're a Japanese game company and they bought 100 million worth of Bitcoin. This is monumental kasi first Japanese and Korean company to announce that they bought Bitcoin yata. So Nexon said it has used less than 2% of its reserves on the purchases, which were made at an average cost of 58,000 per Bitcoin. So I think they're still below right now. Kasi 55, di ba ngayon mga Bitcoin? Isang Bitcoin. We believe Bitcoin offers long-term stability and liquidity while maintaining the value of our cash for future investments. Nexon CEO Owen Mahoney said in a statement. Ayun, what do you have to say, Tim?
well, I think you've said it all naman. Pero just to add lang, I checked their current market capitalization. Nasa $30 billion. So it's not really just a small company. It's really a good news in terms of adoption. So it's interesting. Very interesting.
Wow.
Are you guys
Indeed.
familiar with Nexon, Carl, Francis?
Nexon, no. No, di talaga ako masyadong naglalaro.
Si Francis mo ang gamer.
Ano din, hindi pa napaglaro ng Nexon games before.
Ano nga ba yung mga Nexon games? Ayan, hanapin ko nga. Maple Story lang yung pinaka FIFA Online 4. Mayroon rin silang Counter-Strike. I think they brought it to Korea kasi Korea or Japan, no? But yeah. Okay. Well, even so parang monumental nga, no, Tim? Kasi first Japanese company sila. And very interesting na ganun pala yung viewpoint nila.
I know. And RPG usually yung mga games nila eh. And if you can just imagine, if they actually invested in Bitcoin, like who knows in the future if yung nila parang I don't know, maybe like they can tokenize something like the usual, di ba? Parang some gaming companies have already used blockchain and then they use one currency or cryptocurrency among their ecosystem. So I don't know, maybe like in the future, di ba? Carl was saying something.
Medyo doubt lang rin ako kung talagang nabay nga nila yung Bitcoin nila at 58,000 per BTC kasi kung medyo malaki yung ipo-purchase nila, I think may mga fund managers sila na mag-handle niyan, and 58,000 per BTC and yung all-time high ng BTCs nasa 60 plus. So I think it's sobrang taas considering na na company sila. So yung news na to, I think medyo may doubt din na kung talagang 58K nga nila nabili yung level ng BTC nila.
Well, siguro doon sa sinabi ni Carl, siguro they just announced it siguro ang this week. Most likely siguro ang ginawa nila is like yung just like previous company just like previous institutional purchases like um Tesla and MicroStrategy. So most likely is bumili muna sila saka lang sila nag-announce ngayon, which is very most likely na ganun ng scenario. Yung kaya siguro yung price niya is ganun na siguro bumili sila ng 58,000 level or something like that.
Possible. Normally
Agree.
naman pag when a company
Yeah.
purchases a
Meron
Bitcoin,
delay. Parang kunwari if bibili sila ngayon, parang mag-a-announce sila like 2 weeks after or a month after. Most dun sa mga previous companies, ganun yung mga nabasa ko eh. Like yung sa Tesla, 'di ba? Noong um, nag-announce sila February. Pagkatapos noon, 'di ba, ang parang sinabi nilang average price nila is yung nag-dip nung January. So most probably doon sila bumili. Well, that's just my opinion.
That's a good point, Francis. Na ano. Baka nga. Or baka rin ano.
pero normally yan, di ba, normally parang they document it.
Yeah. Para
And
kasi ang
then,
sasubmit sa SEC, sa states.
Oo,
Well,
yeah.
with MicroStrategy, because I've been following them, ganun sila eh, parang after 1 week or 2 weeks or a month, saka sila nagpapasa dahil they are required to submit those documents since they are a public company.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if sa Nexon ganun din.
Parang same goes din sa mga PSE listed stocks na parang every time na they make decisions din sa company nila may kasamang disclosure. So probably may ilalabas silang ganitong may average price na mabibili nila.
Tama.
so there's a possibility that they bought it in tranches, no? Not
Hindi
necessarily
sila
at
nag-all-in.
58,000. Good thoughts. Okay.
Yeah. Baka bumili rin sila sa tuktok. Kaya umakit yung average price. Somehow, diba? But
Yeah, most likely din yung mga incident meron mga bot yan eh, malamang.
for
Most
sure,
likely.
diba?
Yeah.
Yung parang kailangan nilang bumili ng like billion dollars worth of BTC pero ayaw rin nila i-manipulate yung price. So, overnight, every second may bumibili or may bebenta. Para
Yung sa
sakto lang yung
from what
micro.
I've read, dun sa MicroStrategy, I think it's a known secret of its CEO, si Sailor, na parang meron daw talaga silang bot na bumibili para yun nga, just like what you said, na hindi nila magalaw yung prices, kumbaga hindi maramdaman ng normal people since yung per purchase nila is like billions, it's like millions and billions of dollars.
Agree with that. Yeah. Just a quick side. Sorry, Tim. Go ahead.
Sure. I mean, just saying the bottom line, like these companies are really into Bitcoin. So I think that's what's really important sa akin. Like they're all in.
Di naman all in. Kasi less than 2% of its reserves. Pero I mean, they're dipping their feet. Diba? They're dipping their feet. Yeah. In a unrelated, si Sega naman, so Sega company, yung Japanese games rin sila, they'll launch raw its own NFTs or its first NFTs in summer 2021. So that's also very interesting news development. Diba? Yan. So yeah, that's...
Another thought pala, since we're talking about yung mga institutional or something, from this week, I think Tesla also sold 10% of its, they call that 10% of its holdings.
Correct.
So I would just like to know what are your thoughts on that.
Sure. Thanks for bringing that up. That just means so madami nangyari. I didn't fill it up. But my thoughts on that is, I believe they were trying to prove na it's liquid enough na they can liquidate all their holdings into USD if they wanted to. It's not to say na, bumili kami ng BTC, we're in and then we're out na. In fact, it's just to prove rin na, okay, we can liquidate it to USD if we wanted to. No problem. Now, this should encourage other CFOs maybe or other companies to also look at it that way na malaki yung holding, pero ayun, it's just as easy to liquidate it to USD. No problem. Yeah. Tim? Carl?
I agree. It's more of liquidity lang din talaga. And even Elon Musk said that, di ba? Sa news din. It's easy. It's easy for them. Like if they really need to sell, ganun nga kadali. Yun naman, I think in-explain naman ni Elon yan eh. And thoughts ko doon, ganun talaga eh. Like, for business eh.
Correct.
And wait, dun sa sinabi pala ni Elon, dun sa Twitter niya, di ba may sinabi siya? Siguro, I think I see it as a bullish signal kasi parang first time niya sinabi na meron siyang hinuhold na Bitcoin personally.
Oo nga. Meron nga. Sabi nga niya.
But and he said na parang hindi daw talaga siya nagbenta ng Bitcoin.
Yeah. So
That's what he said. It's up to you to believe.
But once again, he's the Doge father. He's the Doge father. The live stream natin yan dito, yung SNL premiere ni Elon Musk, the Doge father. Ayan. Si Carl, meron ka ba? Before we move on.
I think lang po siguro in the long run, magkakaroon na siguro kahit dito sa Philippines, yung mga institutions, probably they would open a fund na mag-offer ng crypto yung yung base ng fund. So, yun yung maging yung parang yun yung ibibase nung bibili nilang mga asset dun sila. Kasi Bitcoin nagiging store of value na talaga eh. So, tinetest na lang kung trillion trillion dollar yung trillion dollar na asset talaga yung BTC. And yung Bitcoin kasi pag tiningnan mo yung utility use niya is kayang gawin na rin naman ng ibang ibang crypto. So itong itong use niya talaga sa store of value is a very good thing na alternative sa mga assets kagaya ng gold. So I think in the long run mas maging to kapag na-adapt na ng karamihan. So everyone mag-invest and then for future growth ng pera nila.
Yon. Agree. All right.
Adoption is really important talaga, and familiarity ng mga tao. I've actually seen one crypto. What they're trying to do is to like come up with a Netflix version na not under parang registered sa isang blockchain. So they're trying to democratize yung filmmaking. So anyone can like upload their videos. Tapos kumbaga ikaw na yung mismong producer ng sarili mong movie. And you can monetize that. Kasi parang when you upload a video, pwede mong gamitin yung crypto na yun to purchase per movie or rent a movie.
Wow.
Technically rent a movie. So it's pretty interesting. It's not like a centralized server already and you have to pay a subscription. Diba? Right now, high def siya. Tapos, I think you can use US dollar naman or pwedeng cryptocurrency that they support. Pero parang they have their own crypto eh. Parang supported siya ni Ontology. It's called Movie Block, so MBL token.
That's cool. That's very cool.
It's in Korea.
Hopefully, siya. Wow. Okay.
Kasi sa Korea, di ba, they're into entertainment talaga. And the way they value it, super tindi. So, it's interesting. I even saw yung website. Very innovating, I'd say. And then, like, anybody can upload their videos, produce their own movies without the use of like an intermediary.
Wow, that's very nice. Hopefully lumaki pa lalo para if ever in the future we can we can see how it fits in here.
I think nasa 70 million market cap.
Market cap. Awesome. Sige. All right. Thank you, Tim.
Nice.
Thank you, Francis. Carl. Moving on. We shall do state of the markets going from last week. Last week, April 23, when we were here sa webinar, Bitcoin was 2,386,509 pesos. Today, it's hovering at around 2,640,000 pesos. But I took the screenshot a bit before the 4 p.m. So stay tuned pa rin till the end if you were the winner of this price prediction from last week. So if it's your first time watching also, last week at the end, we asked if we solicited your price prediction for Bitcoin on April 30, 4 p.m. And this was exclusively given to PDAX community members. So if you haven't joined it yet, pumunta lang po kayo sa Facebook community namin, sa official PDAX Facebook community. May link naman dyan sa page namin somewhere na you can find. Now, so Bitcoin last week, now nag-10 plus 10.6% from last week. So wow, we were just talking about the other week na bumaba. Ngayon, it's now at previous resistance. No. Si Francis, ngiti eh. Nakikita ko yung ano eh. It's like,
Face mask eh.
okay, naka-face mask pero feel ko
Ay, sabay lang yan.
Oh. Anyway. Sige. Moving on to the next. Unless anyone wants to comment here, no? Ano, plus 10%. Yan. Okay. Sige, wala. Moving on to F. Is the bigger winner here, actually, last week. Dahil plus 22% from last week, from touching a low of 108,675. Right now, it's around 132,000 peso levels. 132,675 pesos. Plus 22% from last week when we talked about it in our webinar. So, wow. Bigger winner si F this week. At least from last week. Moving on to XRP. XRP is the bigger winner. so BTC plus 10, okay, not bad. Okay, plus 22, not bad. Si XRP this week with a return of 44%, 45% in a week. From 54 pesos, umabot ng 78.44 pesos today. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
Si Carl.
Ayun, si Carl, baka may XRP.
XRP.
Talaga? Yun.
No, actually medyo lumipat na ako from transitioning from XRP to Ripple, and ayun nga, pag nanonotice ko pag iniiwan mo yung yung coin mo tsaka tumataas eh.
Agree.
So ang tagal mong inaantay and then tumataas.
Did you buy back?
May holdings ako ng Ripple pero sobrang liit lang para ma-appreciate ko yung naging gains ko, pero happy pa din naman sa gains ng Ethereum. Medyo malaki din naman.
Wow. Right now, hindi ka na super focused sa XRP. You're also in na rin, trying to diversify. Kasi before,
XRP
the last time we talked about for XRP, yung portfolio mo.
Before kasi yung planning talaga na i-long term yung XRP nung nasa parang 20 plus pesos pa lang siya. And then, sa kakaantay ko na mag-major pullback siya, hindi na siya nag-pullback hanggang sa umabot na siya nung 90. So, before kasi ginagamit ko talaga yun si Ripple for arbitrage trading, kaya gusto ko talaga siya kasi ang bilis nga nung transfer time niya. So ngayon, medyo nag-iba na rin ako ng coin. Ethereum and Ripple and iba pang altcoins. Medyo nag-explore.
Alright. And I like you mentioned arbitrage trading, and I believe you must have earned a lot. Malaki na kinita mo. You mind sharing a bit of how you do it? Like,
ano ba ang arbitrage trading?
Yes.
Is it wrong? Kasi people, diba, sometimes perceive na baka it could be a reason for them to get banned. I don't know, for some reason they think about it. Maybe you could share.
Okay. arbitrage trading kasi, actually dati hindi ko alam kung ano yung tawag sa kanya. Ang alam ko lang talaga ang crypto na transfer and then nakikita ko may price difference. So medyo nagtry ako mag-compute and then I realized na parang ayun nga magkakaroon ng mabilisang profit dito. So what I do is parang nag-trial muna ako and then ayun, pagka-transfer mo ng asset mo and then mabenta mo siya kagad at a market price. So instant, kumikita ka rin talaga. And sa arbitrage, syempre kailangan mo meron ka ng dalawang platform. So dito kasi ako nag-start. Actually, hindi talaga ako nag-hold dati or nagde-day trade. Talagang arbitrage lang. Kasi when I started sa crypto, wala rin akong tiwala ng dati sa crypto kasi medyo volatile. Kasi I came from from stocks na hindi ako sanay sa ganyang galawan na sobrang laki ng nung increase and then sobrang laki ng nung baba. So what I do is arbitrage talaga ginagawa ko. So, decentralized kasi yung crypto, so exchanges din decentralized, order book nila decentralized. So maraming opportunity kasi 'di ba yung pagtaas kasi ng coins hindi mo inaasahan eh. So yung momentum na yung biglang taas na yun. So sabi na natin 15 minutes, 30 minutes, enough na yun eh para magawa mo yung arbitrage mo. You can actually do that ng paulit-ulit and then earn ng paulit-ulit din. Sobrang ganda niya talaga gawin. And
I have a
PDAX kasi
question.
eh.
Sige, go.
Hmm?
Eh,
And
sige, go ahead.
PDAX kasi
Go ahead.
na medyo na-notice ng iba na parang ang tagal ng tagal mag-correct ng price sa PDAX. So actually, para sa akin, tayong mga buyers and sellers yung magko-correct dyan and arbitrage trading is isang weapon para makorek mo yung price. So every time na magkakaroon ng opportunity, yun lang, arbitrage, buy and sell at different platform.
Yeah, friends,
Yun lang
Francis,
po.
you're saying something.
Okay, I have a question no, kasi dun sa ginagawa niya. Kasi 'di ba arbitrage is basically parang buying and selling. Wait, medyo familiar kasi ako dyan since yung term na yan is gamit din sa sports betting, no. So yung sa'yo, na-curious lang ako, no, dun sa arbitrage na ginagawa mo. Since 'di ba basically ang gamit mo dyan dalawang platform, then parang you're going to sell on the other one on a higher price than buy on another platform um, in a lower price. So since sabi mo na crypto is very volatile. So medyo napaisip lang ako. Nagkaroon ka ba ng parang scenario na parang during dun sa pag-sell mo and buy, parang biglang gumalaw yung price niya na let's say kunwari nagbenta ka ng ng 85 sa PDAX pagkatapos na ng buying price sa let's say sa other platform is 80. So paano ginagawa mo strategy diyan? Do you do it simultaneously na kunwari if magbebenta ka sa platform A, um, um, do you buy at um, do you buy at the same time dun sa other platform or parang naghihintay ka pa? Medyo na-curious lang ako kasi
Yes.
paano yung arbitrage sa crypto?
Actually, good question siya. So parang actually possible yung naisip mo na yun. Actually nagawa ko na rin yun para yung transfer time mo na waiting na transfer time kasi maraming possible na mangyari. Pero sa Ripple kasi sobrang bilis lang eh. So 1 minute, so ganun kaigsing transfer.
Wait.
Hindi siya bababa ng mabilisan.
So basically ang ginagawa mo is yung the one you're buying on platform B, you're going to transfer it to platform A, then you're going to sell it there. Okay.
Actually, ganyan yung ginagawa ko before. So kapag small cap ka pa lang, syempre hindi ka pwedeng mag-hold ng dalawang asset sa dalawang platform kasi maliit pa lang yung capital mo.
Okay.
Kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, dyan ako nagsimula. So ang capital ko pa lang nun is maliit pa lang. So ginagawa ko talaga, tinatransfer ko lang siya ng tinatransfer. So may mga considerations din and kailangan mabilis kang tumingin. So ginagawa ko kasi diyan naka-ready na yung phone ko naka-ready na for OTP, yung email ko nakabukas na, and then yung QR code ko naka-screenshot na, everything. Medyo mabilis ang galawan din kasi yung laban nandito is oras eh. Hindi pwedeng mabagal kasi alam kong hindi lang ako yung nag-arbitrage, may mga kalaban din ako na possible na yung volume ko is kunin at that price. So ano siya, so kailangan may mga considerations like technical analysis, kumusta yung time, important yung time, and then yung bilis ng galaw mo. So dapat before ka mag-arbitrage, may sineset akong rules kung saan dapat akong papasok. Kasi risky na siya. Arbitrage trading medyo risky na din siya. Especially kapag naabutan mo na siya sa tuktok. Kasi sobrang bilis ng momentum, di mo na malalaman kaagad na tumaas yung price ng isang coin. Kaya ang ginagawa ko dyan, naka-ready na lahat. So, hindi ako bibili hanggat lahat ng mga conditions na sineset ko is naka-ready na. So, before, wala akong ganyang mga rules and conditions. Parang naging ano na lang siya. On the long run, parang na-establish ko na lang rin siya. And before kasi, very good siya yung kapag down yung market, parang the more na kumikita pa ako sa PDAX dun kapag down yung market kasi ang tagal nila ang tagal nila mag-sell. So and sobrang kunat nung ng mga holders, talagang hold sila. So that time, sabi ko parang opportunity to para sa akin kasi yun yung yun yung attitude or behavior ng mga trader. So factor din yun na i-consider mo.
Agree.
The one I thought about kasi, yung parang naiisip ko gawin yan is I thought na parang you have both but you have both capitals on the two platforms na parang and selling you're buying and selling at the same time but on different platforms. Pero okay.
Actually,
So
tama ka din. Possible din siya and nagawa ko na rin siya. So, parang nag-evolve yung pag-arbitrage trading mo kapag I mean,
I
na-realize
have a
ko na
question. Wait.
depende rin kasi sa coin. I mean, Litecoin, mabilis ang transfer time. 15 minutes, but 15 minutes, madaming possible na mangyari. So, I do that before na, ayun, I have both assets sa dalawang platform. Pag-buy sa isa, sell sa isa. Or ginagawa ko, hino-hold ko siya. Depende pa rin sa market condition kung ano yung parang mas bullish ba yung datingan. Kasi possible pa rin na tumaas eh.
I have a question though. Kasi kanina you said na during your when you were starting arbitrage trading, you said earlier that tina-transfer mo yung XRP no. So, I'm sorry kasi hindi ako familiar na sa transfer speed ng XRP. So, sobrang bilis ba niya? Kumbaga, how many minutes yung transfer speed from XRP to another platform?
Actually, this depends on the platform. So, during nung arbitrage days ko, what I do is nagtatry ako ng iba't ibang crypto asset and then ayun, parang tinetest out ko siya, na-experiment ko yung transfer time nila. So, kapag sa
Okay.
Philippines naman na exchange mabibilis, so may mga platform na sobrang tagal, so parang hindi Ripple yung tina-transfer mo. So, siya, parang is a case-to-case basis talaga, kaya important na kailangan alam mo din yung platform na binibilhan mo, yung pinagsiselan mo, and then kailangan yung time kasi time is of the essence eh. Doon ko kumikita sa oras na yun, yung bilis na yun eh. So important
Okay.
na i-test out mo yun.
Just to add lang, no, I think that my takeaways on both of your Carlos insights is that number one, as many people are asking, bakit iba-iba yung presyo sa iba't ibang platforms? Simply because what dictates an exchange's price are the actual traders. So let's say, for example, as what Carl said earlier, common behavior of Filipinos, mas maraming hodlers than sellers. I'm not saying that based on a statistic, parang information, but that's based on our observation. So let's say, for example, PDAX users, ayaw talaga magbenta, they just wanna hold. Yung demand is more of buyers. Tendency is that the price will somehow push up, right? And as you notice, syempre, pag mas marami yung buyers, may tendency na mas mauna tayo sa ibang exchange o kaya mauna sila kaysa sa atin. Depende kung ano yung mangyayari. And number two, arbitrage trading is not just to clarify, it's not a guaranteed income. So if you guys are planning to magti-trade na lang ako arbitrage kasi that's a fixed income for me. Can even give me returns na like on a monthly basis or fixed income. That's not really the case. It carries a lot of risk. Eh. And one thing that I have noticed is what Carl also said. You also need to look at fees kasi sometimes baka mamaya when you do arbitrage trading, let's say picking what Ethereum or Bitcoin, medyo malaki yung trade network fees, right? So as you move or transfer value, meron kang babayaran ng network fees. And I think what's the advantage of XRP is mababa yung network fee niya. Sobrang baba niya na pwede mo siya ma-move from one exchange to another. But of course, as what he said, speed also varies depending on the exchange. Kasi what I've noticed, the busier the network is, or the busier dun sa mismo exchange na yun, minsan, they process it in batch. By batch. So minsan, it takes just a minute or two. And sometimes, pag sobrang volatile ng market, inaabot ng, let's say, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. That's why you really need to calculate your risk. Kasi baka mamaya, perception mo is that you're gonna earn, ending, you'll incur losses pa in the long run. So, depende siya. Pero if you really see that sobrang laki ng spread, then it's really a good opportunity. And I think it's also a good opportunity for us to address. Like many people ask, bakit iba yung presyo nila sa ibang exchange, sa PDAX ganito na, or vice versa. You know the answer already. It's this, not really this, I can say para siyang pumunta ka sa Makati, nagbebenta ng mga gamit doon. Siyempre, yung demand doon, mas malaki yung pera ng mga tao doon. Punta ka sa ibang lugar na medyo, let's say, provincial places, mas mababa yung purchasing power. If you sell doon sa lugar na yun, di ba, pwedeng mag-iba yung presyo. So, same lang din. Ganun lang din yung concept niya eh. So,
Correct.
just to
Actually,
inform
meron
everyone.
akong share sa inyo, no, dun sa arbitrage.
Go!
Kasi before then, hindi. Actually, I think I only did it once. Siguro around in January. Nung para nagkaroon ng time dun sa PDAX, yung spread noong ETH ng selling and buying is like around 5% spread or parang around 5 to 10%. So basically, if pag-compute mo nung fees, sobrang laki nung difference. So basically what I'm saying is para din sa mga gusto mag-arbitrage, it's also possible sa PDAX if given the perfect timing and dapat yung parang spread niya yung spread niya is kalkulado mo with the buying fee and the selling fee.
Yes,
That's
tama.
true.
Ako talaga sa PC ko meron akong calculator always sa gilid. So every time I do my trades, I compute talaga yung possible na profit, and of course tinitingnan ko din yung volume kasi alam ko naman na yung dito sa PDAX may mga malalaki rin dito yung funds, and nanonotice ko yan nung nag-arbitrage ako, like ilang minutes lang akong nahuli, ang laki kagad nung nabubuhos. So ang akala siguro ng iba kahit di nila nakikita sa order book na maliliit lang yung nakapila doon ng mga orders. Baka akala nila konti lang yung mga funds ng mga tao sa PDAX, but actually may mga malalaki din talaga na pag titingnan mo ang lalaki nila bumili. And ang sa arbitrage kasi guys, it has a lots of conditions na kailangan ma-meet mo lahat, yun nasa parang perfect aligned conditions. Lahat parang dami mong i-consider. So dapat bago mo siya gawin, naisip mo na lahat ng mga possibility na possible na mangyari and para maging successful yung trading mo. So possible siya during bearish and bullish market, pero depende pa rin talaga sa behavior ng trader.
And just to add, there for me kasi dalawa yung uri ng arbitrage trading eh. One is intentional, two is unintentional. Like for example, intentional yung ginagawa ni Carl kasi bibili siya sa isang exchange and then benta niya sa isa. Yung isa naman, let's say for example, you're holding XRP now sa isang exchange. Tapos nakita mo na yung isang exchange mas okay yung rate. Pwede mo siya doon ibenta. Pero hindi mo siya ginagawa na parang intentional na bibili ka talaga. Kumbaga may hino-hold ka na doon. And I've seen some community members din na ginagawa rin yan. Parang, kita ko mas okay yung presyo nila dito. I'll sell there. But of course, on the other hand, for some of our community members would also ask, they're having a hard time, like, kasi yung buying opportunity nila medyo umuonte, bumababa. Kasi nga, medyo in a way, kapag mas okay yung presyo sa isang platform, possibility na mas mahal naman siya ng kaunti. Di ba? It's all up to you eh. It's your responsibility as a trader to assess all aspects. So, pag sinabi mo na hindi ka okay, ngayon hindi okay yung presyo sa isang platform, then it's your call. You have to look for better rates. Kaya nga very democratized naman yung mga exchanges. It's not like dictated talaga yung price like sa traditional 'di ba, stock market. So, yeah, good thoughts everyone. I think we can move on to the next na medyo
Ah,
natin sa XRP. So what's next?
right. Sige.
Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Francis.
Ako, tahimik lang ako the whole time because I was eagerly listening to you guys now. Pero really good points raised by everyone here. Si Carl, Tim, Francis. And for everyone, that was basically how tips and tricks on how to arbitrage trade. And maraming paraan para kumita, hindi lang through trading mismo. And that, sorry, maingay yata. But yeah, that's one of the ways in which people can make money through arbitrage. Okay, sige. Let's move on quickly lang. Pero okay lang kasi the next few would be Litecoin. So, paakit tayo, no? Bitcoin 10, 22, 44, XRP. Litecoin, still not bad. Received plus 8%, 8.61% from 11,792, naging 12,808. So, it rode the trend as well. Up lahat paakit. So, umakit na rin si Litecoin. Si Bitcoin Cash, plus 14% with 43,500 right now yung volume niya. So, really good. It's really good. At least we can see na marami ring gustong may interest pa rin kahit paano across all our cryptocurrencies. Now, I think this is already kanina where we highlighted Carl and how he uses PDAX for trading. So, yung arbitrage trading. So, ito na yung highlight, basically, yung kanina. Highlight ko na lang. And Carl, kung may dadagdag ka pa, feel free to add it here. If not, we can just move on. But yeah.
Maybe you guys can share yung mga tips nyo sa mga newbies. Nag-i-start.
Francis rin, yeah.
Trade.
More tips.
Sa mga newbies, for me, sa mga newbies, talagang sa simula, madami kang aaralin and marami kang hindi maintindihan. So, habang tumatagal yan, medyo unti-unti mong maintindihan kung ano yung nangyayari sa crypto and yung mga price actions nila, kung paano sila gumagalaw. Nung una kasi nag-settle lang rin talaga ako sa Ripple kasi yun yung price action na parang kabisado ko yung galawan and alam ko kung saan siya nagsusupport and nagre-resistance. So, yun. For me sa newbies, importante na alamin mo yung coin na hawak mo, yung gamit nila. So, more on fundamental rather than price action din yung person. No? So, fundamental kasi para masasalba ka niyan eh. So, whatever mangyari sa market, basta goods yung fundamental niyan. Talagang strong yan. Kasi yung crypto, ano rin to eh, parang laban din to eh, parang kung sino yung magsasurvive, anong project yung magsasurvive. So, ito kasi parang binibili natin dito yung future rather than yung mismong price itself na ng coin. Yun lang po.
Ayun. Thank you, Carl. Francis, kung may add ka pa.
Well, siguro, base ko lang din dun sa sinabi ni Carl kanina, yung sa experience niya sa XRP, yung parang naghihintay siya ng pullback na parang waiting for something to buy. So, basically, ganun din ako sa Bitcoin. So, siguro, ang pinaka-advice ko is yun pa rin, invest what you can only put in the money that you are afford to lose. Saka, if you're having doubts, if you're having second thoughts sa pagbili, let's say, on my end, yung sa Bitcoin, kasi talaga is more on Bitcoin ako. ang pinaka-motto ko dyan is, actually, this is from a Chinese proverb na medyo, ano ba yun, medyo inedit ko lang, no? The best time to Bitcoin was 10 years ago. The second best time is now. So personally, that's my take on that one. Kasi, yun nga, yung ganyan experience ni Carl na parang kakahintay niya bumaba ng na parang umabot sa 20, then hindi na nakabili. Personally then is ganun din yung experience ko sa Bitcoin na parang nung, let's say, nung nag 20k before, sabi ko if bumaba ng 3k, ng 5k, ng 10k is bibili ako, but I didn't. So ayun, yun nga, the best time to buy Bitcoin was 10 years ago. The second best time is now. That's just my personal opinion.
Ayun. Nice one, Francis. Thank you. Tsaka, this time last year, F was, $90. Now it's $2,700.
Well, siguro din yung sa yung siguro kaya mas napadali yung pag-buy ko ng crypto ngayon yung sa personally kasi I just took note of PDAX late last year around December. So when I saw the cash in method na parang sobrang convenient, unlike other exchanges na sobrang daming chargeable na para magte-trade ka pa, magpapalit ka pa. So basically for me, sobrang laking help ng PDAX sa pag-cash in. It is very convenient for everyone, for all Filipinos, I guess.
Okay, idadagdag ko rin po yung pagcha-charting. So, marami kasi parang nagko-complain about charting ng PDAX. So, I will add na rin na importante dito sa crypto is maging resourceful ka. So, minsan talaga may mga bagay na hindi lahat may ihahain sa'yo. So, mostly lahat ng matutunan mo rito is experiences and through reading. So, napaka-volatile ng market para hindi tayo mag-invest sa knowledge. So, I would add rin na importante na gamitin natin yung pagre-research. So, kung paano tayo mag-charting, paano magbasa ng mga charts, kung paano yung tamang strategy. So, importante siya. Kasi kung nag-invest tayo sa trabaho natin, 8 hours a day, nag-invest tayo doon 8 to 5. So, ganun kahaba. So, I think yung oras, minsan mas maganda rin mag-invest tayo sa knowledge dito sa in-invest natin na coin. And kung paano gamitin yung platform, especially kung paano mag-technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Kasi naman siya, may mga available naman na tutorials sa YouTube na makakatulong sa iyo. So, ayun, para sa akin napaka-importante yung kung paano magbasa ng technical analysis and paano tumingin sa fundamental analysis ng coin kasi yung 8 hours mo yung 8 hours mo yung sakripisyo mo sa time mo, napaka-worth it niya sa investment mo sa cryptocurrency kasi ito lang yung nakita kong investment na ganyan kalaki yung gain. So, I would say na invest your time sa pag-aaral and kung paano tayo magte-trade nung tama. So, kaya ako naman napili rin tong si PDAX nung una kasi ito yung exchange na nakita ko nung una na sabi ko madali and madaling gamitin yung platform. And then, yung balak ko rin naman ng coin na bilhin nandiyan din. So, sobrang maganda rin siya. Kumbaga dito ako nag-grow sa platform na to. So, yung iba yung iba ang dami nilang negative thoughts sa platform pero ako kasi I only see opportunity. Kasi there will always be an opportunity kasi iba-iba talaga yung uniqueness ng platform. So, yun yung tingnan natin kung ano yung uniqueness ng platform, yung strength niya. Kasi meron talagang opportunity. So, nasa sayo yun kung paano mo siya titingnan.
Alright. Thank you so much, Carl and Francis. And sorry, napa-put on the spot kaya yata kayo. Pero thank you so much for those kind words. And I think every day, we're looking to really improve our platform to better serve you guys. May comment nga dito, si Isaias, kung pwede pakilipat yung maintenance sa time na mahina ang trading. Thank you. Yeah, we're really looking to change the time for maintenance, or at least our market recess. So as you may know right now, naka-recess tayo ngayon, but then we're really looking to switch the time to a less busy time kasi alam namin kung gabi na after work, baka gusto niyo mag-trade. So we're very sorry for the inconvenience for now. But yeah. Sige, let's go na to with our highlight, we can go on to the guessing of the price from last week. We asked this to you and then we posted sa community namin, and on April 30, which is today at 4 p.m., announce na namin yung winner. So ready na ba kayo? As well as the 500 pesos winner of BTC to be chosen by Tim. It is, so ito yung screenshot this 4 p.m., 2,650,000 pesos ang Bitcoin at this point. So that was 4 p.m. So sino ba yung nanalo nun or nakapredict? It's none other than Carl Auman on our Facebook community. So congratulations, Carl. Kung dito ka. Kung nanalo ka ng 1,000 pesos worth of Bitcoin. So congratulations. Yun. Sige.
Nice.
Tapos,
hope he's listening now, no? If not,
well,
panood niya to.
if you're watching this, Carl, screenshot mo to. Actually, ipopost rin kami sa community. So, if you guys want to have more contests na ganito, sali naman kayo sa Facebook community namin. It's free to join. And yeah, we're 18,000 members strong and growing. So just keep joining. And yeah, congratulations, Carl. And now, before we end, before we announce who won 500 pesos, Tim, announce ko na lang ulit para alam namin. So last Wednesday, we released a new major update to our app. So to learn more about it, we'll play the video right here. Ayun. So, with that being said, it is the new update which involves limit orders. So now, pwede na kayo mag-limit order sa app, and you can buy for as low as 50 pesos worth of any cryptocurrency. No problem. So if may instead of mag-Jollibee ka, bili ka na lang ng crypto, di ba? Na entirely possible. And also, faster KYC approvals for those that are new to our platform. You may access and experience faster KYC verification. So,
there's a lot more improvements in the coming weeks pa.
Exactly.
Right now, we're adding one of kasi requested talaga ng mga community members natin. The ability to place their limit orders using the mobile app. And on top of that is there's a way for you to also cancel your limit orders already, because before, one of the major pain points is you can see that there's an on-hold limit order because you placed it prior using the web version. But right now, there's also a portion in the upper right hand where you can cancel your limit orders already. So there's no need for you to switch back using the web app. And hopefully soon we'll also be able to have an order book, so it's easier for you guys to assess your trades. But right now, pwede na siya. Pwede ka na mag-limit order. So
Yun.
let's take it one step at a time.
Correct. Ayun. So before we end, Tim, ikaw yung magpipili kung sino yung mananalo today worth 500 pesos worth of Bitcoin.
Parang lagi ng pressure, no? Kita ba nila Francis tsaka ni Carl? Baka pwede sila pumili.
Sige. Francis. Sige, Carl na lang. Carl. Pili
Sige,
ka
sige.
na lang ng comment.
Hindi naka-open yung FB ko.
Sige, si Francis na lang. May ano ko ba? You see the comments?
Yeah, nakikita ko naman dito sa page.
Huwag yung PDAX na ano
Yung scammer. Yung fake page.
Yeah. While Francis is choosing, hope you guys can also join our Telegram group. Just
Siguro
search PDAX community.
I think itong Judith Hiponya because she told the she told one strength of Bidax as well. It's not only cashing in but also on cashing out. This one.
Si Judith.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Judith. You have won 500 pesos. Screenshot this, message our Facebook page, and we will proceed to message you with the instructions and whatnot. So congratulations, Judith. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Thank you also, Francis and Carl. Thank you
Nice.
also, Francis and Carl.
Thank
Thank you, everyone, for
Mainit
watching.
Mainit ang usapan,
Oo nga eh, mainit.